I learned quite early on that I need to learn to delegate. I thought I could do everything and wanted to do everything. When it's your business, I think you want to do that, but you can't. You can't be everything and you can't do everything. So learning to delegate has been a real big thing for me.
I loved was seeing people's the passion and the reality of their enterprise visits.
What I've loved about the SSE is the relaxed atmosphere of the learning, so being able to come in an informal setting, talking to other people on the course and learning from each other.
More than anything, just being part of a group. It's nice to feel part of something. We're all in the same boat, and it's nice to share our experiences and nice to have someone to listen to and someone that can give you great ideas and inspiration.
Things that I've really loved about the SSE course is that the investment and the training is in me as a person and not just in my project or my business. So I know that whatever happens from this point forward with my current business and my current enterprise, that actually the skills and the experience that I've gained on the SSE course, I'm going to be able to carry them through into other projects and other experiences and whatever I do in the future.
The visits was a light bulb moment for me when we went out to some of the social enterprise ones that was already running.
For me, it's got to be the action learning set that's been really useful, but also the witnesses, the people that have come in that have started businesses and grown them, because they really you can relate to them, and they haven't brought in many props or anything. They haven't got in a screen. They're just talking. They sit and they talk to you, and you feel like they're a person, and they've done this, they've done that, and I could do this, and I could do that as well. And they give you really down-to-earth tips that are really handy to know.
I've really enjoyed is being around other entrepreneurs, being around people that think like you, are going through the same struggles as you, and people that you can talk to.
Meeting so many people on lots of the study days and the speakers who came along, as well as fellow students, and the visits that we went on, where it made so much sense.
Really developed basically, because I've gone from a small amount of products on my website to having a very large range of products. I've gone from having a small shop and I'm actually moving into a big shop.
The SSE, I've enjoyed getting together as a group and talking about individual problems, and as a group getting round them.
I think probably the key thing for me was on the day when we listened to Martin Hogg, and I had a proper light bulb moment, as Ricky likes to call them. I realised the need to target my marketing, and that for me that meant completely rebranding an entire section of my business to aim it at the right people, so that I was actually hitting the proper target that I needed to. So yeah, that's the biggest thing.
My light bulb moment on the course was when one of the guest speakers came in and said, you may have a social enterprise, however you've got the social bit but not the enterprise, and if you haven't got an enterprise then you haven't got a business.
So many people who've come along and talked about their own businesses and described things that make perfect sense in the world.
The business has really grown for me, and I am operating at a national level as well. So yeah, it's been fantastic.
Course to anyone and everyone. It's been a really good learning curve for me, and it's took me from a support worker to a competent businesswoman.
So the way in which I benefit is my growth in self-confidence and it's a self-belief as well. It's a belief that what you want you can achieve, and that's come from the support I've had from Ricky and the peers around me, talking about my ideas and people saying that's great, or that's been really useful.
I would definitely recommend it. It's as you do it learning, You don't really write any notes, you go home and implement it straight away. It sinks in better that way, and you learn by being around other people who are going through similar experiences to yourself. So yeah, definitely sign up.
12 months ago, I would not have expected to find myself where I am this evening. I was expecting to be with you in Birmingham celebrating our graduation from the SSE course. However, I find myself in Turkey, and I find myself applying the skills and experiences that I've learnt on the course to a completely separate situation, looking at how we can help and support refugees. So I'm really sad not to be with you, but also very excited about what I'm doing at the same time as well.